Hello everyone. Welcome to my podcast Product Mastery in the Age of AI and ChatGPT. Today's episode is Build Better Data Products, Unlocking Deep Product Thinking with AI. I'm your host Madhumita Mantri, a product management expert specializing in data, AI and generative AI. Today, I'm going to explore how one can leverage AI tools such as ChatGPT and Google Bard to deepen your product thinking, enhance your product sense, and perform advanced user segmentation for data and AI related products. I will give a walkthrough of this using an example of a data product where the primary persona is data analyst who collaborate closely with customer success teams, executives, sales, business domain owners, and consumer facing products. I'll share practical tips, real world examples, and actionable guides that you can start applying it to your work immediately. So, the first section, I'm going to talk about using deep insights with AI to formulate problem statements. Let me start with the story. A few years back, I worked at a tech company that had a very robust data analytics team. Despite having access to vast amounts of data, the data analyst struggled to deliver actionable insights to different cross functional teams such as customer success, sales, and executive teams. They were drowning in data but starving for insights that matter to each stakeholder. So, how do we go beyond the surface level features of analytics tools and understand the underlying needs and problems of data analysts in this context? Here is where AI can make a significant difference. Step 1, define the core problem with AI assistance. So you can try this prompt as a product manager for a data analytics platform. What challenges do data analysts face when collaborating with various business units? So if you try this prompt, you will see an interesting response. And when I tried, I got this response, and it might vary based on your context and the prompt you're asking or using. So the response I got after using this prompt is data analysts often face difficulties in tailoring insights to specific stakeholder needs, dealing with disparate data sources, and there's time constraints in delivering reports, and there are communication gaps due to technical jargon. So this is the response I got, and this is giving me an interesting problem statement that data analysts face, and I could find out using the ChatGPT prompt without doing an extensive user survey, because this is very common problem that exists across the board at every company. Now, step 2, let's dive deeper into specific pain points. Now, to understand better, as I mentioned, instead of being just surface level, how to go deep, I could again ask a prompt to ChatGPT and further deepen my thinking to understand the problem space better. So for this, I tried this prompt. Why is tailoring insights to different stakeholders challenging for data analyst? Now, the response I got is because each stakeholder group has unique goals and KPIs requiring customized data views and interpretations, which is time consuming without specialized tools. Now, step 3. Once I have got these insights, I need to formulate a precise problem statement. So, what I will do is next prompt, I'm going to ask AI saying, help me craft a problem statement that captures these challenges. Now, here is the AI response I got. Data analysts need an efficient way to generate tailored, actionable insights for diverse stakeholders without excessive manual effort or miscommunication. By leveraging AI to dissect the problem, I could uncover the crux of the issue, enabling data scientists as a data analyst to effectively serve multiple internal cross-functional domain owners with minimal friction. So that's the crux of the problem. That their main problem is to minimize the friction that they are encountering while working effectively, serving multiple needs that is coming from cross-functional domain owners. And juggling between these is harder, and that's the crux of the issue. And I could identify after going through this series of prompting and using ChatGPT or Bard and getting to the crux of the problem. Now, in the next section, I'm going to talk about developing deep product thinking. Now that we understood the problem statement and precise problem statement, we came up with that after a bunch of thinking exercise using ChatGPT. Next section, I will explore developing deep product thinking. Now, to understand this further or to do this effectively, we need to deepen our understanding of the data analyst persona. So, deep product thinking requires us to empathize with users at a fundamental level. There's a tip here I would like to give. Use AI to empathize with data analysts. And how you can do that? Try this prompt. As a data analyst working with sales and executive teams, what frustration might I experience? You can change this prompt whichever way you like by giving the persona and then what are their current situation, the context, and what frustration they may experience. Now, after trying this prompt, I got the response struggling to present data in a way that non-technical stakeholders can easily understand, frequent ad hoc requests disrupting their workflow, and difficulty in aligning data insights with business objectives. So, this is how you can use AI to empathize with data analysts and build deepen understanding of their day-to-day life. Now, tip 2, identify underlying motivations, because just empathizing and understanding their situation or context is just not enough. You need to peel onion further and understand the motivations. Now, here is a prompt you could try to develop this understanding of the underlying motivation. That is, what are the primary motivations for data analysts in this collaborative environment? And you can formulate this prompt even more better by providing additional context according to your use case or scenario. Now, after trying this prompt, the response I got is to provide accurate, timely insights that drive decision making, to demonstrate the value of data-driven strategies, and to streamline communication between technical and non-technical teams. So this is the response I got. And without knowing the persona very well, because you're not an expert or you're not a data analyst, you're able to understand their underlying motivations based on the context and scenario you have, and using ChatGPT, and you're learning these interesting insights about them. So understanding these motivations help us design products that not only address their pain points, but also enhance their ability to contribute value across the organization. So now that we learned about how to come up with precise problem statement, deepen product thinking by understanding the user better. Now in the next section, I will dive into advanced user segmentation with AI so that we can fine tune or identify the right target segment to go after and build a innovative product that addresses their pain points and needs. So let's perform advanced user segmentation based on couple of things. One is motivation, second is behavior, and third is jobs to be done. Step 1. In this section, step 1 is segment users beyond the obvious. Now, here is a prompt you can use for ChatGPT or Bard. And again, you can modify the prompt and add your context. The prompt I tried is list potential user segments among data analysts based on their motivations, behaviors, and jobs to be done. And here is the response I got. Insight generators, analysts focused on creating actionable insights for strategic decisions. Data integrators, those who specialize in combining data from various sources for a holistic view. Report automators, analysts aiming to automate routine reporting tasks to save time. Communicators, those who excel in translating complex data into understandable narratives for non-technical stakeholders. Now, let's dive into step 2. Step 2 is about understand the user journey and pain points. So to do so, you can again use a prompt to develop that details. The prompt I used is what are the pain points for communicator data analyst when working with executives and sales teams. Again, you can do for every user segments I mentioned earlier, or you have a primary user segment or ideal target segment you want to go after. You can pick that and ask this question like, what are the pain points when they are working, or this is their context. You can add context also to the prompt. So the prompt I tried, the response I got, the prompt I tried is what are the pain points for communicator data analyst when working with executives and sales teams. So the response I got for this is difficulty in simplifying complex data without losing essential details, and managing last minute requests, lack of tools that facilitate interactive data storytelling. Now, this is interesting that these are the pain points, especially the communicator data analysts are facing. Now, step 3, how to identify underserved segments. So, the prompt you can use for this is which data analyst segment is currently underserved by existing analytics tools. The AI response I got is communicators who need to present data in engaging and easily digestible formats for non-technical audiences, but lack user-friendly tools to do so. Now, this is a sample prompt and response, but to make it more effective to identify underserved segments, you could also upload all your user survey results and ask this question to AI or ChatGPT or Bard, and it will draw insights and tell which segment seems like an ideal segment to go after. And you can even ask for a stack rank among that. And then ask also why Bard or ChatGPT thinks that this is the segment to go after and why this is underserved. So if you ask further question, you will get more deep insights around which is the underserved segment. So this is how you can basically do an advanced user segmentation with ChatGPT or Bard. So to summarize, you can segment users beyond the obvious, understand the user journey and pain points, and identify underserved segments. So far I have covered 3 sections. First is to come up with a precise problem statements. Second is to develop deep product thinking, empathizing with users, understanding their motivation. Third is advanced user segmentation with AI, and all of these you can do using ChatGPT or Bard, and I shared sample prompts and responses which you can use and enhance further to get the desired result based on your examples and use case. Now the next section, I would like to dive into ideation and dominate with AI. So let's enhance our product sense by ideating unique solutions and critically evaluating the competitive landscape. So in this section, what we will do is purely focus on ideation to generate innovative product ideas. Step 1 is generate innovative product ideas with AI. Now the prompt you could use for this, and this is again sample prompt, you can update and improve the way you want. So brainstorm innovative features for an analytics platform that serves communicator data analysts, because in the earlier section we found communicator data analyst is underserved. Now the AI response we got is interactive data storing telling tools with customizable templates, real-time collaboration features for cross-functional initiatives, natural language generation to convert data into narrative summaries, integration with presentation software for seamless report creation. Now, this is wonderful. It is telling you what are the different types of innovative features one could develop to solve the pain points for the underserved target segment. Now, step 2, critically evaluate the competitive landscape. To do that, you can try this prompt. What are the current analytics platforms offers these specific needs or addresses this specific, offers solutions to these specific needs? So now the AI response I got to it is most platforms provide basic reporting and visualization tools but lack advanced features for interactive storytelling and natural language summaries tailored for non-technical stakeholders. This is wonderful because I was able to identify some innovative ideas and then look for those ideas if there is already a solution exist. If so, how does the competitive landscape look like and what are the unmet needs? Now, next step, I'm going to articulate a unique value proposition based on this. Now, the prompt you could use is, and again, this is a sample prompt. You can modify and use it as per your need. Help me craft a value proposition highlighting our unique solution. Now, this is what I got, AI response. Our AI-powered analytics platform empowers data analysts to effortlessly transform complex data into compelling narratives and interactive presentations, fostering better understanding and faster decision making across all business units. Now, by deeply understanding the needs of communicator data analyst and assessing the gaps in the market, one can develop a product that not only meets but exceeds their expectations. So, to summarize the different sections I covered today, using ChatGPT and Bard or Bard like AI powered tools, one could first define a core problem and formulate a precise problem statement by asking several questions to ChatGPT through prompting. Second section I covered is developing deep product thinking, again to empathize with users, understand user motivations. You could use a set of prompts again with ChatGPT or Bard and develop that understanding. Third, you can do also further advanced user segmentation with AI so that you can segment the users beyond the obvious, understand their journey, pain points, and identify underserved segments and unmet needs. And this is very interesting because all these you could do by prompting several prompts with ChatGPT and AI. And further to deepen this experiment or insight, you could also upload your survey data or any kind of data you have to solidify this further. Now, after that, we also discussed about ideation and domination with AI. And in that section, I covered generate innovative product ideas with AI, then critically evaluate them. Evaluate those ideas with the competitive landscape. After doing so, you identify the underserved target segment, ideal target segment, their needs, and unmet solutions. So based on that, we can come up with a unique value proposition for the product we are building, and that's what I covered. And if I summarize and what actions one could take, so to sum it up, I've explored how AI tools like ChatGPT can help us develop deep product thinking tailored to, in today's session, data analyst working with various business units. Identified an underserved segment, communicator, data analyst, and ideated unique solutions to address their specific challenges. Now, here are the actionable steps for product managers who are or any professionals who are interested in developing deep product thinking, understanding the user needs better segmentation and value prop so that they can build innovative solutions. For that, you need to first leverage AI for in-depth user understanding. Use AI to explore the challenges and motivation for your user personas. Perform advanced segmentation. Go beyond traditional demographics to segment users based on user behaviors and jobs to be done. Ideate innovative solutions with AI, brainstorm features that fill gaps in the current market, ensuring your product stands out. Critically assess the competition, use AI to gain insights into competitors' offerings and identify areas where you can differentiate. Articulate a compelling value proposition. Clearly communicate how your product uniquely meets the needs of your target users. So that's the action you can take using AI powered tools like ChatGPT or Bard to deepen your product thinking. Remember, the key to build innovative products lies in deeply understanding users and relentlessly focusing on um, solving their most pressing problems. So that's what is very much essential. So understand your users, focus on solving their most pressing problems. That's where the crux of the problem can be identified, and you can build innovative products or solutions. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into unlocking product thinking with AI. I hope you find these insights valuable and applicable to your work. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your colleagues and friends. Until next time, keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI in product management. So, to summarize, in today's episode, I focused on how AI tools like ChatGPT can help product managers or any product professionals develop deep product thinking. And today's episode was all about data analysts who collaborate with customer success teams, executives, sales, and business domain owners. How understanding this persona very well, we could build some innovative data products that solves this pain point and particular needs of this user segment. We explored in this episode how to formulate precise problem statements, develop deep product thinking, and when we are coming up with precise problem statements, we leverage AI to uncover the core challenges of data analysts facing with serving multiple stakeholders. We developed deep product thinking using AI to emphasize with data analysts and understand their underlying motivations. Perform advanced user segmentation, identifying served segments like communicator data analyst based on their behaviors and jobs to be done. Ideated innovative solutions, generating unique product ideas that address specific pain points and stand out in the competitive landscape. Articulated a unique value proposition, crafting a compelling message that highlights how your product uniquely solves user problems. By applying these strategies, You can create innovative products that not only meet the needs of data analysts, but also enhance collaboration across your organization, establishing yourself as a thought leader in the field. Now, this is an example I gave a walkthrough, but you can take this example and apply to any of the product you are working on and develop the deeper understanding, and hope you can relate also the same example with your areas of focus in the data and AI field. And nevertheless, you can also apply that to any product you are working on. So thanks for listening, and see you around for the next episode.